make friends. Some of the animals out here on the reserve have natural colors and markings. They blend into the background, so they can be kind of hard to spot. But just keep your eyes open because you never know what you might find out here. Alright, we're going to head on over toward the Sauk-View River then. Hopefully we'll be able to find some hippos down here. Everybody wants to see hippos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're one of the largest animals in Africa. When they're born, they weigh 85 pounds. By the time they're fully grown, if he's a male, he can tip the scales at 5,000 pounds.
Wow.
I'm not seeing any just yet. So we'll pull a Pocahontas and go just around the riverbed here and see if we can find some on the other side. Oh, there's some back here behind this little island. They're under the water back here.
Oh, yeah.
They'll spend most of their time underwater like that. That's to help keep their large bodies cool. They can stay totally submerged for 5 to 8 minutes at a time, which is great for them because, you know, they don't swim a whole lot. They like to walk along the riverbed, so holding their breath is a must. Now, these large gray and white birds here on the center island, those are peakback pelicans. There's a few hippos. Peakback pelicans like to hunt together by driving small fish into the shallows to feed.
How cool, hey, honey?
You can see them standing on the river bottom over there. Now, hippos are vegetarians.
Yeah.
They eat grass and they love fruit if they can find it. They'll consume about 150 pounds of food every day.
That's as much as I weigh.
So they can eat you.
Alright, we're going to head across the rickety old bridge up here, so everybody, do remember my #1 rule, which is to stay seated. But if you look down on your left-hand side, you can see Nile crocodiles. They're much larger and more aggressive than the American alligators. They have about 1,200 pounds of pressure in their super-tongue jaw. That's not enough to push them up if they're afraid. They grew to be 18 to 20 feet long.
Yeah, they're all real, honey. They're all real animals.
This is symbol 1 over.
Just wanted to let you know that my ground patrol has seen a lot of elephant activity near the red places. You definitely want to check out that area.
Well, thanks for the tip, Wilson. We'll be sure to head over that way. Alright, we're going to head over to the savannah now, though. We'll see some different animals in a different ecosystem, but if you look on your right-hand side, you can see this upside-down looking tree. That's called a baobab tree. They survive the drought by storing large amounts of water in their trunks and going leafless for 9 months out of the year. Alright, this is one of my favorite views in the reserve. This is the Serengeti. It stretches for thousands of miles across East Africa. It's a super highway for millions of migrating animals every year. That's home to some of our most famous lions and elephants. This is wild Africa where all workers are concerned.
Yeah.
Now, the landscape out here in the savannah is shaped by the animals that live here. Elephants are kind of like bulldozers. They knock down the trees to eat them, and that lets the grasses spread. Giraffes are kind of like fruiting shears. They eat the undersides of trees, letting the light come through. Cattle and antelope mow down the grasses, letting new shoots grow. Warthogs and gazelles trim up the edges. So in a balanced system, everybody gets enough to eat.
Gazelle.
Over on our left right here, this is a water buck
Aw,
laying down in the grass. He has long gray fur that helps keep him waterproof by secreting an oily substance. He does a lot of diving into pools and ponds to escape these predators.
gazelle.
Right up here, these are called Patterson elands. They're the largest of the antelope species. They stand 6 feet tall at the shoulders, and the males can weigh up to 2,000 pounds. does anybody know what those tall cones of dirt are that we drove through just a second ago? Anybody? They're termite mounds. They're made when termites mix their saliva with mud, dirt, and bakes hard as concrete in the African sun. Now, elephants will use them as a scratching post. Then when they get worn down, antelopes like to use them as lookouts for lions that could be hiding in all this tall grass out here.
Imagine if we got eaten by a lion. That would suck.
There's some white-bearded wildebeest in this bush over here on your left-hand side. They're laying underneath it, hanging out for the afternoon. Now, they have the largest land migration of any mammal in the world. There are 1.5 million of them moving across the Serengeti every year.
Yeah, those are
Out in the
funny.
field over on your right-hand side, behind the wildebeest, those little guys with the black stripes down the side, those are Thompson's gazelle. They may look like babies because they're pretty small, but they are fully grown at 50 to 60 pounds. They'll never be any bigger than that. Well, there's a reticulated giraffe coming up on our right-hand side. There. They get their name from the Latin word reticulata, which means net, for the net-like appearance of their fur. They're the tallest animals in the world. They stand 18 to 20 feet tall.
What is your location? Over.
We're heading into Monkey Point, Wilson. Over.
Keep your eyes open for me. We picked up a baby elephant that was wandering off on its own. We can't find the mother. I'm afraid fortune may be in the weather.
Oh, roger that. We'll definitely let you know if we see anything then. So good. We don't want to think about there being poachers out here. Warden Wilson's pretty good, though. He usually takes care of stuff like that, so we shouldn't have any trouble with him. We'll probably be just fine. Alright, well this is Monkey Point. He got his name from a colony of mandrill monkeys that likes to hang out here. Well, there's one right there on top of that rock, right behind those trees. Now they're the largest monkeys in Africa. The males weigh about 100 pounds each. They're recognized for those bright red and blue faces that they have. Sometimes we can get the Harambe radio station to come in here. Let's see if we can see what we can find right here. Might be able to find the song even. Yeah, there we go. The bull elephant way in the back up there. You just barely see as we go by. We're headed over toward elephant country, so hopefully we can get you guys a better look at some elephants.
So glad we bought us the animal lodge. We picked the best place.
What's there?
We'll stop there.
Oh wow, you know this bridge looks worse and worse every time I come through here. I mean, usually we just take it slow and we do okay, so that's what we'll do. You know, we haven't had any trouble out of it yet. Maybe just keep your fingers crossed for me, just in case. Because it doesn't sound so good. Whoa. Whoa, lean right everybody.